Okay, so this is part one of the Scriptorium dungeon draft map creation. I'm starting off with the plateau area. I go through and start to lay a few things out and then realize that I'm unable to move everything together. I wanted to reorient it, so I end up having to scrap all this and start over. So you'll see all this, and then you're going to notice it's going to change to something completely different right after it. I didn't want to record doing all that over again. That's where the entrance is going to be, and then there's a well alongside it. You'll notice in the second iteration of the plateau. But it allowed me some time to get used to the tools in Dungeon Draft. It's been a while since I was doing any mapping in here. Alright, here we go. There's the flip. Okay, so you can see I've already laid out some of the buildings that are going to be here. These two, the smaller circle is the dovecote. It's where they raise a whole slew of doves. And the one next to it is the kitchen, where they're going to cook them all. That's their main food source. That large rectangular building on the plateau is the Scriptorium. It's kind of like a small chapel building. The large circle on top is a large tower that has a dungeon room in the first floor. So the door actually opens up on the second floor, and there's a ladder to get up in there. And the small rectangular building right at the top of the map is a barn. Has two double doors down the bottom and then an open hayloft on the second floor. There, I'm laying out the well and the other opening, which is going to be for the first level of the Scriptorium. The underneath of that cave system is all open, so I'll be kind of doing the same thing in reverse inside to give that area. Then I added the basic doors to a few of the structures that have them. Now I'm just getting the dimensions correct to match the 3D model, or close to it. Get the sizing and all that up. And then I'm going to start laying out some of the pieces. So the first thing I'm going to do is create the little reading nook where these transcribers are taking the information out of one book, putting it into another one. And then I've got piles of books everywhere, again to match the 3D models that go with the set. A couple of bookcases and a staircase in the back. Originally I was just going to put a few of the rocks lining the top to give a bit better of an outline, and then I realized that by stacking them and layering them in the right way, it gave a really nice cliffside effect, and I thought did a lot better than the simple path tool. So it took a while, but I think in the end it turned out a lot nicer. And I think that's it. Once I finish that up, we're done.